I think I might cry. Holy cow. Praise God. Nothing on the left, the line on the right. I'm good. I just got off the phone with our fertility clinic. I had one of the coordinators call and she said, good morning. It's Monday, the 17th, 5:49. Made it 1 week of estrogen so far. These little teeny blue pills, I don't know how, but they wreak havoc on my body. I had 3 days of hard emotions, like lots of tears. Last Monday, the kids went to school. First day at summer school, first day at public school. It was a lot for me. Definitely cried that day. Thursday, for whatever reason, I was just so emotional. And then this weekend on Saturday, like literally crying for no reason. It's a lot sometimes, but it's part of it. We're gonna get through and my lining's gonna be perfect. And then my med cycle will be done. I'm speaking this into existence. I'm hoping, but here's to week 2 of estrogen. Happy Sunday. We just got back from church, had some lunch. And yesterday, and then a day like last week, I was super nauseous. The first time I was nauseous, I think it was because I took my prenatal on an empty stomach, which is never good. But I like was so sick all day. And then yesterday, I was just like nauseous all day for whatever reason. I can take my estrogen pill on an empty stomach. I don't have to take it with food. It can be with or without food. And so usually I'll take my morning one by itself because I don't really eat until 11 in like later in the day. And then I'll like eat lunch and then take my other one. So I think that may have been it. It may have just been, I don't know, bothered my stomach. But I feel like this is just like common for surrogacy. I don't know. I always have this unrealistic fear that like, what if I get pregnant? Because you never want that to happen, obviously. We've used protection, we're being smart about it. The chances of it happening is like 0.00001. But you know, there's always that, I don't know, nervousness. And so just in case, for my own sake, I'll take a test. Okay, if this proved anything to me, it's just that I need to drink more water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I usually get the 97-cent ones at Walmart. Like, there's like a purple box, but they've been out of them. So I had to get, these ones are like, I think these ones are like $4 or something, which I don't like because that's just more money and it's all for my sanity. Like, my sanity is not worth $4. I mean, clearly it is because I'm getting it, but I'd rather do the 97-cent ones, especially for something like this where you're like, I know it's negative, but just so I can like sleep well at night. It's still registering slowly. Nothing on the left, the line on the right. I'm good. Okay, now that we got that over with, I think it was just my body adjusting to the prenatal and the medication, the estrogen, without eating something. So I just need to eat something and I'll be fine. Anyways, tomorrow is my baseline ultrasound and can't wait to show you how that goes. And one more time, because now that it's developed more, we're negative. Okay, so I'm gonna fill up my week for estrogen again, with my baseline being tomorrow. If all goes well and stuff looks good, then I don't have to keep taking it. I'll be able to stop. And then I think I take the progesterone pills, I'm not sure. But if not, then I think I'll stay on the progesterone and then do a recheck of my lining in a few days or whenever. And so just in case, I'm gonna fill it all up. That way I'm prepared. If not, we'll take it out and we'll move forward, but let's do it. Good morning, it is baseline ultrasound today. I don't know about you or if you're a female watching this. When you have an ultrasound, do you just like get everything ready? Because I do. Shaved up, trimmed up, toes painted, perfume on, hair is done, I'm all showered, feels so good. Really excited and hopeful for today. I think I'm less nervous because it's just like a mock cycle. It's not the official like baseline ultrasound before transfer because that day I get super nervous, but really hopeful for how today will go. I think I might cry. It's an 8.5 and I've never been that thick before. It makes me so excited when stuff like goes right and how it's supposed to. Okay, I gathered myself. Now time for blood work.
I am so excited. Blood work wasn't bad, by the way. I get myself so worked up. I think because some nurses don't do well at it, and then some I can barely feel it, but I just get so tense. I think the worst part is like the tourniquet. Honestly, like I've been texting Kenzie and I'm so excited. Like the number was just a huge confirmation. We're coming up on our 1 year and there's so many mixed emotions within, so much nerve going into another journey that like I just want everything to be right and like confirm like we are meant to do this again. And that number, holy cow, blew me away. That's the thickest my uterus has ever looked on ultrasound. Like it's never been that thick before on ultrasound. Praise God. So the clinic is gonna send the reports off to my surrogacy agency and the fertility clinic, and then I assume I'll hear back from them very shortly on the next steps. Guess what, uterus? You did it. I'm so proud of you. We did it.
Well, today was a day that I was so nervous about, but also I had no fear, and I don't know if that makes sense. How can you be so nervous but yet like trust the process and the Lord so much? How can my lining be that thick? So crazy. I just left so joyful, texted Jake and Kenzie throughout the day and just like, oh my gosh, like everything is working out and it just feels so right. I just got off the phone with our fertility clinic. I had one of the coordinators call and she said, got your results and it looks great. Everything is perfect, and which just made me so happy. So it came out at 8.5. Technically I think like 8.52, but she's like 8.5, which is like perfect. That is like best scenario possible. She said that I have 5 progesterone pills that I will start that tonight. So I stop estrogen. I'll take 1 tonight and then for the next 5 days. And then she said about 3 to 7 days after I take that, I will start my period. And then at that point, I'll connect with the coordinator again for a follow-up like regimen. I think they're gonna put me back on birth control throughout the contracts. But honestly, I don't even care. I mean, I'm gonna be an emotional wreck again, but I'm not even mad about it because of how everything worked out. I was nervous about birth control. I was on birth control and it was fine. I was nervous about like the mock cycle. The mock cycle was perfection. Like, I think it gave me so much peace, Kenzie and Jake so much peace and confirmation, our doctor so much confirmation that she knows like what my body needs medication wise, protocol wise. And that's the whole goal of a mock cycle, is to make sure that everyone knows like what needs to happen, what needs to be in order for transfer, because it's life we're talking about. Like the embryo is life and we want the best case scenario for that transfer. So I'm so excited. I cannot believe it. So wherever you are at in your journey, if you are nervous about a mock cycle or birth control or your lining check, just know, and I was talking about this earlier with somebody, everything happens for a reason. Like I look at my past journeys, and if you have been here, then you know, but if you are just coming around following our journey, go back through some of our past videos, our past journeys. Our first journey, our intended parents got pregnant naturally, so we stopped that journey, but my lining wouldn't thicken. It wouldn't get past like a 4, and I was devastated. I was heartbroken. Like, why is this not working out when I thought I was meant to be a surrogate? Like, why is my lining not thickening? They got pregnant. They just had their second baby. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. Last journey, my lining was a hair too thin the week before transfer, so we pushed transfer back a week. Everything worked out. 1 embryo, first transfer success. Like, and this journey I was nervous about my lining, but holy cow, she thick. 8.5. My uterine lining is, I got a fluffy little cushion in there, ready for M baby to implant in a couple months. Wherever you're at in your journey, just know everything happens for a reason. Don't be stressed out. Have faith and trust and hope that everything's gonna work out the way it's supposed to. And if not, regardless, God has a plan, and I'm cheering you on in your journeys as well. And I cannot wait to continue documenting our journey. We are officially moving on to contracts. So our fertility clinic coordinator is gonna message, I think, our agency and start connection with Kenzie and Jake's attorney. It's a lot of moving parts, sorry. Their attorney to initiate contracts. So hopefully, I don't know, maybe like a week we'll get contracts. I'm not sure, but you better believe the day I get those contracts, I'm gonna read through them and sign them off and like, let's do this thing. Night 1 of progesterone pill. Day 2 or night 2 of taking my Medroxy progesterone pill. Day 3 of my progesterone pill.
Crushing it.
Day 4 progesterone. Last night of progesterone. Oh my gosh. So thankful. So it should be about 3 to 7 days, I think, that I will start my period. And after that, I'm not sure what my med protocol is, so I have to wait to see for my fertility clinic. But now that I am done with that, well, after being cleared fully for my med cycle, we have started contracts. Super excited to take you along on the process of that. I get a lot of questions on what needs to be in the contracts, or like what are different things to make sure that they're in there, what all does the contracts cover, and so I'm going to share that all with you. If you don't already, you can follow us on all platforms at We Are Dane and Sam. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video to stay updated on everything we're doing and to continue following along on our surrogacy journey.